Okay, let me tell you a little bit about my sister. Um, when she was little, like in my last segment, I was telling you a little bit about her. I jumped from one thing to another. I really don't like to stay on one subject because sometimes people get bored. If you want to hear about one subject, just comment because I'm gonna put these on Facebook, and I will make a video on it. Um, but she had braces when she was little, and I would put them on her all the time. And they got to where they was too small, so I took them off of her and I threw them away. And my mother would hunt for, excuse me, my mother would hunt for them, and she'd say, "Where are they?" And we say, "We didn't know." I learned my sister how to walk. I love her to death. She's the only blood person I have. Um, my mom and dad got divorced. My dad got remarried before he passed away, and Wanda stood by him to the day he died. She was a wonderful wife, and I want to thank you, Wanda, for that. And I have a stepsister, Chrissy, and I want to mention your name so people know, and a stepbrother, Johnny Wayne. Uh, I'm hoping y'all don't care for me mentioning y'all's name because uh, we are not blood. I like for everybody to know. Some people knew, some of them don't. But Wanda stand beside Daddy through it all, and she was amazing. And I hope and pray maybe I have somebody like that in my life. I know I would do that for one certain person, and but I don't know if we'll ever be together. That's the thing. Only God knows, and all I can do is pray. But like I said, my faith on that is wearing down. Y'all need to watch every single video because I jumped one subject to another, and this probably confuse you if you watch this last one. But like I said, I've had a very hard life, um, harder than what y'all think. There's a lot more to my life than I'm telling. I don't want to know every little detail yet. There's certain things that I don't want told yet. But when I was little, like I said, it was wonderful on Sundays, but it was hard growing up. I was poor. I went to school. People really didn't make fun of me, but I was outsider. I did have friends though. That was a good thing. Um, I loved school when I was in the lower grades, but when I got higher grades, I hated it. Like a lot of kids. My children, they seem to like it. Okay. My boy, he don't like school in West Virginia. He likes school in Indiana. Uh, so I don't know. He loved it out there. So he probably ended up moving out there. Um, Here's a few things that I like doing for you that wants to know maybe my hobbies or something. I love gardening. I used to love riding horses. I don't have a horse, but if I had one, I probably would ride one. I like to four-wheel ride, but the first four-wheeler I ever rode, somebody wrecked me on it, and I told him I don't like the four-wheeler because I'll wreck. Sure enough, he did. Flipped it down the mountain, and but I was okay. I'm okay. I love my garden. I love flowers. I love dogs. Well, I just started recently. I love cats. As you seen that gray cat that I had, and I got a little kitten. It stays outside 'cause it whines all the time. Oh, it's a whining baby. We call it Piper, but I think I'm gonna call it whiny 'cause it whines all the time. Even after you feed it, water, cuddle it, it still whines. And I guess I don't know. Maybe still it's not broke from its mama yet. I'm a very spiritual person. I've been spiritual for a long time. Um, I have she's not my blood mother, And, oh God, please don't get mad at me for bringing your name up. But Christine Roberts, she has walked me through life. Literally, spiritually made me grow through this and made me see a lot of things. And I really appreciate you more than you'll ever know. And if something ever happened to you, I don't know what I'd do. Because you are my mother. Just like Mom, Wanda. She's my mom too. You all have helped me and given me advice that Bud Mom wouldn't. And I really appreciate it because spiritually I've grew over the years and seen and know more about God and spirits that people wouldn't believe and wouldn't believe what the gifts I have. And I really thank you for that. Yeah, I don't go to church, but I seen a lot in church that was wrong. I stay at home. I do sin, and God knows I sin, and I do pray and I ask for forgiveness. And that's all I can do. And if somebody asks me today, do you know you're going to heaven? Yes, I know I'm going to heaven. And I hope and pray that this touches somebody and they'll go to heaven. And I know that there is a heaven and hell. And I know that the spirits touch me and guide me to places that I need to be. And I know that you have to make a change in your life for them to help you change it too. For the longest time, I didn't understand why things wouldn't change it in my life. It was because I wasn't making a change. I was sitting doing nothing. Then when I started beginning changing things started beginning changing for me. So, when you think God ain't doing things for you, maybe you need to start thinking and doing things yourself and changing things for you. If you have regrets, you need to go and pray and say forgiveness. And if you have done something to somebody, you tell that person and ask them for forgiveness. If they don't forgive you, then that's on them, not you. But you are responsible for the changes in your life. And then God will change you. He will help you. You got to start. You got the beginning. You have to get off that green line. You have to get on that red brick road, as I call it. And you're the one that needs to begin your life. God put us here. God will show us, but you have to start it. Remember that. We are in charge of changing things. God will do it if you change it. And I just learned that just a few years ago. And I didn't understand it for the longest time, but I just learned it. And the spirits will be with you and guide you. And no, it's not going to be easy. Things are going to be hard. It's not going to be simple. Life ain't simple. Who said it was? The Bible didn't say it was. God didn't say it was. It's hard. You're going to have mountains to climb. But you can climb them mountains. I have. I've rode them roller coasters. Hate them. Hate them. But I hung in there. Believe it or not, I'm still hanging in there. And I'm still learning. And I guess I'll learn till the day I die. But I know that God is with me. And God helps me every day. He wakes me up. I have another breath. Every day I wake up. God is the one done it. But you have to make the change. You're the one responsible to change it.